Donald Trump is now just 48 hours away from truly running the country, and it may be sinking in. A reporter who met with him here at Trump Tower late yesterday described the incoming president as unusually subdued, saying that he was lowering expectations and acknowledging what could be the messy realities of governing. In the nation's capital, pre-inauguration festivities are now underway. President-elect Donald Trump celebrating his first event surrounded by diplomats and ambassadors.
Oh, I know how safe this room is. Boy, oh boy.
His remarks coming hours after he spoke about foreign affairs with Axios, a new media company based in D.C., saying, quote, "I've had a lot of briefings that are very, I don't want to say scary because I'll solve the problems, but we have some big enemies out there in this country, very big, and in some cases, strong enemies." But just 2 days before taking office, Trump is taking aim at Democrats, pouring fuel on his feud with civil rights icon John Lewis.
He conveniently doesn't remember. How do you forget if you go to an inauguration? I can tell you when I was at the inaugurations, and you don't forget something like that.
Slamming the Georgia congressman for initially saying this will be the first inauguration since taking office he won't attend.
We must
despite skipping George W. Bush's in 2001.
We didn't attend it like so many other members of Congress did, but President Bush was a friend of mine.
As far as other people not going, that's okay, because we need seats so badly.
This morning, the list of Democratic lawmakers boycotting Friday's inauguration is growing. More than 50 now saying they won't attend.
I don't honor him, I don't respect him, and I don't want to be involved with him.
On Capitol Hill, Democrats are putting Trump's cabinet picks in the hot seat. Betsy DeVos, nominated for Education Secretary, grilled for her staunch advocacy of charter schools and vouchers.
You never attended a public school, K-12 school, did you?
Correct.
And your children did not either, correct?
That's correct.
And you've never taught at a K-12 public school, correct?
I've not, but I've mentored in one.
And while saying that her heart bleeds for victims of gun violence, DeVos said that it should be up to states whether guns are allowed in schools, noting protection from grizzly bears in rural states like Wyoming.
I would imagine that there's probably a gun in the school to protect from potential grizzlies.
Last-minute inaugural preparations are in full swing in Washington, in addition to the many supporters taking part in the celebration of the new president. Officials are also expecting tens of thousands of anti-Trump protesters. At least one group vowing to shut down the inauguration ceremonies and paralyze the city.
We're very optimistic about our chances of having a very vibrant show of resistance on Friday.
The priority for police, keeping everyone safe.
They can be as vigorous as they want to vocally. However, once they physically assault somebody or attempt to disrupt an activity, law enforcement has to take action.
And Donald Trump's repeatedly said that there will be record numbers of spectators at this Friday's inauguration. In fact, law enforcement officials in Washington tell me they are expecting under 1 million people in attendance. Compare that to 2009, President Obama's first inauguration, where there were 1.8 million in attendance. Trump is also praising the Harley-riding Bikers for Trump, saying that they'll help keep him safe, calling it an additional security layer, saying they're rough. Matt and Tamron.
All right, Peter Alexander at Trump Tower. Peter, thank you very much.
Hello, Today fans. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Subscribe by clicking that button down there and click on any of the videos over here to watch the latest interviews, show highlights, and digital exclusives.